Okay, you guys, this is our little next YouTube video. I started out with a little EDC knife not too long ago. Been in Virginia about 4 years. Work a large enough property. We have things going down with trees and stuff like that. Branches mostly, and storms. I don't know how many acres here, if I had to guess. Close to 10 acres maybe. And every once in a while I catch myself in a little bind. I wind up using like a battery operated hacksaw or something like that. So I want to try something a little bit different. I think Virginia's starting to rub off on me a little bit. I bought this in a kit. I bought the axe, I bought the sheath, and I bought this sharpening stone. I have some small experiences I want to discuss with you guys, see what you guys think, okay? The first thing is first, the head did not fit very good on the handle at all. I basically had to put some magic marker, some dry eraser in the inside, and I also, before I did that, I had to deburr the edge, top and bottom on the head, just to make sure it wouldn't grab in a certain area too tight. Try to get a better fit. So I did that, kind of just killed the edge that was there from the factory, from the cast, and then I would start fitting it, putting a little dry eraser marker on there and shoving it on here, and then filing it down and finally sanding it by hand. Did that about 10 times before I got the fit, and I'll show you that fit in a few minutes, okay? After I did that, it wouldn't fit 100%. Even on the bottom, I could stick a piece of paper. I could see edges, and maybe 1 or 2 areas I might be able to fit 2 pieces of paper in there. I wanted a tighter fit, but that was as tight as I can get before I went too far trying to fit. But it's pretty good right now. I'm happy with the fit. I was very unhappy when I got it out of the box. Alright, so the fit was definitely not there. This is, I believe, the Chogan tomahawk. There's another one that has a spike. I prefer this because it's more practical. I don't split stuff that I need that point, that sharp point, whatever they call that. I prefer this hammer on this side. She's very front heavy with this handle. The handle's very light. I got it to this point by after I did the fitting, then I went to go stain it, and I bought some cherry mint wax stain, and I put a coat on there. It didn't work very good. Then I soaked it and I wrapped it in plastic bag with some painter's tape and left it over there overnight, and that's how I got this finish to the point where you see it now. Okay, flip it over just so you can get an idea of what the finish I was able to get. It isn't great, but it's a finish. At least I got something in there. I didn't put any clear coat on it. Probably try to finish it once a year. I didn't want to use linseed oil or the other one. It starts with a D. I forget what it is. I understand it can be kind of flammable with the rags and stuff like that. So I didn't want to take a chance. I just went with straight mint wax stain. I had to mix it and then put it in there. And instead of trying to do it 4 or 5 times and getting poor results, I just soaked it as best I could. This wood, despite being very light, it's very hard. It would not soak up very much of the stain. I had a difficult time with that. The sheath fits nice here and here. Over here it's very loose. I guess you can see that. But here and here it fits very good. I like the way it fits. Might have to modify this, I don't know. Might just cut it off and just use the top part. I might not need this part here because I'm definitely not putting it on the belt. If I had to transfer it, I might take out the paracord and then take the head out. Or I might just transfer it like this. So the sheath is not bad. I mean, for the money I paid, about $60 for the whole thing, yes, it's worth it. You're going to have to do some extra work. Just know that up front, okay? The blade was not very sharp here at all. I used the stone. I put the axe in the vise, and I try to get the angle. I tried to turn it so I could get the proper angle. When I got the angle, and then I went to work. Okay, and then a few last ones, and it's very nice on both sides right now. It's nice enough that I don't know if you guys can see that cut there. I was just wrapping paracord on here, and I kind of went around and nicked myself, and yeah, it cut me with just a very slight pressure. It wasn't even pushing hard. So yeah, it shot with just this stone. I don't know what grit this is. I guess close to 300 on this side maybe. This side about 80 grit. So maybe 250 and 80 around there. But it works very good on this, and this sharpens very easily in the field. This stone, I even used it on a knife. I got two other knives besides that little EDC here, the little Spyderco Native 5. I got a LT Wright Mantis Sospis. Big knife. Takes some getting used to. Gonna need a little collar or the sheath for that. That's coming. That's the way. Could have to no helping out. Should bother me all day. Either way, the stone definitely works. The sheath works. It does have the little floor there. You do have to fit the handle. You're gonna have to stain. Excuse me. Sorry about that. You should stain or put some kind of protectant on there. I don't know if you should clear coat it. I guess you guys see that I had a piece here sticking out about this big. I made a loop, came back, wrapped it around, and then when I got to the top, I pulled it tight from down here and I burnt the two edges. So that's how I got that on there. I hope that's easily visible. Okay, you guys can see how much meat I have on there. It is not very much right now left on here, and that's how I got it to fit tight as possible. I didn't want to go all the way because I know you're supposed to leave some on here for wear. The more I use this, the faster I'm going to replace this handle. Okay, I'm better off I probably learn how to make one myself. That'd probably be the best thing I could do. I like it though. I think it's worth the money if you do all the additional work. Okay, down here I'm going to make a hole for a lanyard so I can hang it on a tree, not on the ground, maybe don't get so rusty, stuff like that. And when I put my hand on it, I really like the grip on here, so I might try it down there, see if it works, if it's not too big with gloves and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'll be putting a lanyard on the bottom. I guess the last thing for today is this head right here. If I can get that, excuse me. This head right here. Oops, there we go, right there. Okay, I tend to put a waffle on there, probably cross-cut 45 degrees. Not very close, pretty large, maybe so it don't slip on nails and stuff like that. Okay, so I believe I'll be putting a waffle on here with a Dremel tool. Not too deep, but something enough so it slips less. Okay, I think you guys will enjoy this if this is on your radar. I don't remember the name of the other one. You guys can look it up. This is made by CRKT. The steel's pretty good. The handles is very good. The fit is not so good. You're gonna have to work on it. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.